Good evening, everybody, and welcome to my channel. It's been a hot minute since I've made a video, and tonight it's gonna be a bit of a mashup. So recently I started a new job, and with that I have had a very difficult time finding time to clean. And I knew this was gonna happen when I found a job. Like, obviously I'm not gonna have as much time to clean, so yeah. But now I don't really know what to do about that because I can't really make more time, and I don't really want to give up like the things that I like to do, even if it's like not very productive. So I am a Big Brother fan, so that's been on all summer, and I've been watching it religiously, even though I hate most of this cast this season. Not sorry at all. My favorite is Tommy, by the way. But let's not get into that. If you're a Big Brother fan, go ahead and leave me a comment. We can do some game talking there and talk about how you think this season's finale is wrapping up. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Are you even gonna watch it? Cause I know I'm not. Anyway, so I'm not willing to give up things like that. Like, Big Brother is so much fun for me to watch, and well, usually most seasons it's a lot of fun for me to watch, and I'm not willing to give things like that up. And I'm not willing to give up, my time I spend reading or things that I do, like playing bingo online. Like, I've got to be able to play bingo online sometimes. It's gonna happen. And so I don't have nearly as much time to clean as I used to. And though I do try to keep things clean and I do touch-ups here and there, I don't feel like it's enough. Like, I can't get the same level of clean that I was able to get when I was able to devote most of my day to cleaning. So I want to find ways to remedy that. And I don't know if anyone out there has ideas, but I've come up with a few, and I'm going to be checking them out to see how they work. And the first one, of course, is like the time boxing your cleaning. So if you set the timer on your phone for like 15 or 30 minutes, and you just clean during that time, try to get as much done as you can and just call it good. I don't know if I can be okay with that. I'm just maybe a bit of a perfectionist. Just a little. But I don't know if I can be okay with, saying, okay, I'm just going to do this for 15 minutes and wherever it stops, and I'm just done. I don't know. But I've got to try something. So that's what I'm going to be trying. And I don't know. I'm hoping it'll help. It's just been a bit of a struggle for me. And of course, like, I'm not going to quit my job so I can clean all day. That would be insane. And it's also kind of discouraging that the lady who comes in to like clean the offices and stuff, like, I was talking to her because I pretty much talk to anybody who wants to talk to me. I don't care, whatever. And so I was talking to her, and I was like, I feel so bad because I don't have as much time to clean my home as I used to. And she's like, well, I work 2 jobs and then I have to go home and clean and whatever. And I'm like, how I don't understand how. And the lady has kids and everything, and I'm like, I don't understand how people do this. But then I found out she doesn't watch Big Brother and actually doesn't watch a whole lot of TV at all, and so that explains a lot right there. But still, that's a lot to do in one day, to work 2 jobs and take care of your kids and clean your home. Like, I don't know how it's done. I guess this is all still very new to me. And then I did want to talk about this time of year is, of course, Halloween, and that is my favorite holiday. If you can't tell, obviously, just look around. Yeah, Halloween stuff everywhere, all the time, every day. It's fun. And so I can only buy my home decor like one time a year, and I went quite a bit overboard buying new Halloween stuff this year, just because I haven't in the past couple of years, at least not to the extent that I did this year. And it's been difficult for me to kind of shut that down, because I know this is like a problem with hoarding, where you want to get everything and that's just not possible, but you want to and you try to, and then you realize, where am I going to put all this stuff? So I went out and I bought a lot of stuff, and it kind of got out of control. I mean, I did go to 2 different Targets looking for a certain thing to buy, and I don't need that thing. And luckily neither Target had it, so I was off the hook there. But I was even thinking about going to a 3rd Target to try and find it, a Target that's like an hour away from my home. It gets, this is how it gets when you have this mentality, this hoarding tendency where you feel like you need to get everything. It's hard to stop. And what helped me was to really think about if I needed it, and then kind of look at my behavior too, because I had gone to 3 different stores that day buying Halloween items, and I stopped to think about, okay, so I went to 2 different Targets, like 2 entirely separate Targets, to try to find more Halloween stuff. And to me, I feel like that's a little out of control. And so when I thought about that, and then I thought about all the things that I had bought, like my entire back seat of my car was full of bags. Like, then I started to think, well, where am I gonna put all this stuff? Like, I hadn't even thought of that. I didn't even know where these things were going to go. And so when I got it all into my home, which I made myself bring it all in that very same night, I was overwhelmed. And so I had to make a decision of, okay, so I bought all this new stuff, and obviously I'm not going to just take it back, but I'm going to have to get rid of some things so that I can fit these things into my home. And so that's what I did, and I'm still doing a bit of that as well, to make sure that I'm not filling up space that I don't even have. So if you are still having some issues like that, stop and think about, what you're doing. Try to be in the moment. Try to check in with yourself and make sure that you really are understanding what is happening and how you're feeling, and look at the physical objects that you've bought. So like when I saw the back seat of my car filled up with bags, like I felt overwhelmed, and I felt a little ashamed because I had all this stuff that I didn't really need. And then on top of that, I didn't know where it was going to go. And so now I'm facing the reality of, okay, so now if I want to keep these things, I have to get rid of other things. And facing that, not really remorse, but just kind of sadness of having to let things go that I liked. So yeah, that's where I am today, and hopefully you're in a better place than I am. But if you're not, maybe we can help each other and give each other suggestions on what we can do to either A, keep on our cleaning schedule, or B, get back on that cleaning schedule. And then of course with the hoarding, I think that's always going to be kind of a struggle for those of us who have that hoarding tendency. It's always going to be something we're going to have to consciously and mindfully work to keep in check. I don't think that's ever going to go away. At least that's how I feel. It can get better, and I feel like I'm at a place where things are a lot better than they ever were before. But I don't think it's ever going to go away. And maybe I can prove myself wrong. And I'm hoping that someday I can. But at this moment, I don't feel that it ever really goes away. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you like my channel and you like the content that I'm putting out there, please feel free to subscribe. And then, of course, comment and like or whatever it is you do on YouTube. Look at me, I'm such a pro. Anyway, see you next time. Have a great night.